Thursday. How are you doing today? How was your day? My day wasn't very productive. It was a little bit, but not. I didn't get to go to my water aerobics class because I stubbed my baby toe last night. So I did my dances with my shoes off today because that's my exercise. But other than that, I didn't really get to do anything that was really laborious because my toe. But I'm here tonight again, and I want to say hello to you guys watching. I appreciate it. My name is Trina. I am 57 years old. I am retired since May. Let's see, what else can I say? Hi, Glenn. How are you, Glenn? Hello, HM. Really? You were waiting for me? I was late to the live. I should have. Shame on me. Hi, Glenn. How are you doing? You doing good? I'm glad you're doing much better, Glenn. You had me worried for a minute there. So you see, I made my own little infusion water, right? Because these things are expensive. So I drink 2 a day, but then the other 2 I make my own. Okay. Thank you, HM10. I appreciate it. And that's good to know, Glenn. I was praying for you. I was really praying for you. Yeah. That pneumonia is no joke. It's no joke. So I'm glad to hear that you are doing better. You're welcome. Was I a teacher? Yeah, do I have teacher vibes? Yes. Oh, we haven't started yet, John. Yeah, they do. I went to visit my students that I worked with last year. I went in December and they just all came, especially like the kindergartners are in first grade now. They came and they hugged me. And then there were a couple of new students that saw the other students giving me a hug. So they were hugging on me. And I went to see my sixth graders that are now sixth graders. They hugged on me and they were like, "We miss you. We miss you." And a couple of them asked me, "Are you back? Are you coming back?" And I said, "No, no, 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 no." So, hello. Hello, my holy king, and the person with the nice writing. I'm not sure what your name is, but you said hi, so I'm saying hi back to you. Hello, my holy king. How are you doing? Really, John Terry? Really? Yeah, I kind of felt guilty when I went to see them because I hadn't made an appearance. Like a lot of the teachers come back and go and visit their students, and I haven't had the desire to go back to the school. So I felt kind of bad, you know. Martin Bailey, Bailey. Hi, how are you doing? From Detroit. You said, "Did I hate the job, my holy king?" Um, Well, so the part that I didn't like about it is that I worked in inclusion, and so that meant that I had to work with kids that had learning disabilities, and a lot of times, and so I would have a group of students that can range from that I service that from kindergarten up to sixth grade, and the lower grades they were okay. It's just that when you got to the higher grades, let's say fifth grade on up, that's when they had the behavioral problems, and a lot of times it stemmed from them not knowing, excuse me, how to do their work or how to understand what they're supposed to be doing, so they act out. And so I had a lot of those instances where they were acting out, and I mean really acting out, like really. And I would have to work with these students every day, like every day. So it was really hard. And, and I'm short. So as they got taller, they felt like they didn't really have to have as much respect because they felt that they were taller and that they could, take me on or so. But I still had to watch what I was doing and what I was saying because my job was on the line. So I just worked as hard and smart as I could to try to defeat what they were trying to do. And it just sometimes it was just very frustrating. And so, I'm 57 years old, and old school, you take those kids and they get disciplined, like, but see, this new school, you can't touch the kids. You can't even say certain things to the kids without getting fired, getting a lawsuit, or possibly going to jail, or possibly not being barred from ever teaching, ever going to a school and having that on your record. And I didn't want to have that. I wanted to go out clean slate. Yes, it got violent sometimes, my holy king. It did. It did. I remember like 2 years ago, I had this one student that called me the B word. The Can I say that on YouTube? I think I could say it. He called me a bitch. So, anyways, he called me that in my face. And he was taller than me. And he got up in my face and called me that. And said, I don't have to listen to you. I don't got to do what you tell me to do. I ain't got to do what you tell me to do. And then the way he did it was like, it was almost like he was like a bummy. Like, I don't got to listen to you. You ain't nobody. Whatever, man. I ain't even listening to you. I don't hear nothing you're saying. And so that part right there, that was like I had already told them like 3 years going into it that I was going to be retiring. So I gave myself a 3-year time frame and I stuck to it. I saved my money. I planned it wisely and I told them that I was going to be leaving. I can't do this anymore. You know, yeah, I was born in the 60s. Yes. So it is not easy. It's not easy at all. I commend the teachers, and there was one lady, I'm not going to say her name, but she retired and she came back. She came back and she was in her 70s, and she kind of had a little situation with the student was kind of got a little violent, a little bit, little. And just say she lost her job, but she was able to keep her benefits, her retirement benefits. She should have never came back. And so when they tell me, do I want to come back? Do I want to sub? They've asked me that. I'm like, hell to the no. No, I do not. I do not want to come back. I do not. You know, I was just everything I did was filtered because I was scared straight. I said it. No, 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 no. Y'all can have it. I don't want it. No. Mm-mm. No. And like I said, I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with the staff or anybody. It was those really difficult, disrespecting, non disciplining, non participating parents and raising their students, their children to be respectful, so they just let them come to school and we raised them. So, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm done. Did I sleep good? Sometimes I would have dreams. Sometimes I'd have nightmares. I'd have nightmares. Like one time I had this nightmare. This is after I retired. That um my assistant principal called me into the office because some kind of incident happened, and I was just like nervous, and I didn't. And I mean, everybody knew that I was pretty good at what I did, and they knew that I didn't do anything that was going to jeopardize my position or the school but every now and then I'd have to be called in the office because of an incident. And the kids always got to give their report and their stuff, and sometimes they lie, and it's like, we just got to talk to you. So you go in there and hi Corn, you go in there and it's like, here we go. So I start praying to the blood of Jesus, Lord Jesus. And then everything would work out okay. But I knew at 57, because at 57, I knew I wasn't cut out for that stuff anymore. I needed to go. You know what I mean? I needed to leave. So that's the reason why I retired. You said you would have gave I several times. I felt like it. I felt like it, but I didn't want to mess up my retirement. I want to mess up my funds. It's not good for your health. You're right. It is not good for your health. Every time we had like vacation, like holiday vacations, everybody would be looking forward to it. Like, oh, I just can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Hi, Corn. And the other thing so all of my friends were there, but when you stop working at a school, people don't really have time for you anymore because they only have time to really like be your friend when you're at the school working with them. But then out of school, people don't even call you anymore. They're like, you're off all the time. We're not even on the same, we're not equally yoked like that anymore. I'm working at school and you're off. And so people they don't really call you anymore. They just don't. They fall off. And you hear it all the time. It's like, hey, make sure you keep in touch with me. We ought to hook up sometimes. Can we go to lunch? Can we go to dinner? Yeah, yeah. Vacations? Yeah. Oh, yeah. But then the calls stop getting coming and they just get into their own lives. And so you don't have those friends anymore. But it's okay. It's all good. I like being at home. I like what I'm doing. Nothing. Let me turn on my fan again. You guys know I always get, for some reason, this room. Gotta turn it on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm not looking back. I am not looking back. Okay, are you guys ready, or do you have some more questions for me? Go ahead. If you have some questions, go ahead. I'm all ears. Yeah, and see, for me, I used to like to dress up at school because I felt like dressing up gave me more respect with the students and the teachers. So if I dressed up and, you know, I came in there dressed up and everything, but it kind of like sometimes it backfired with the problematic kids. They just thought that mm, we can't really relate to her because she just really thinks she's all of that. She always dressed up. And so sometimes they like you to be kind of what is the word? Relaxed and kind of like on their level, but I was not. I made it known to them that we were not on the same level. We are not. I'm the adult and you're the child, okay? So that's how that went. What's the worst thing that happened to me? I'll tell you the worst thing that ever happened to me was this one this one student, and I'll never forget her. So she had to be sent to our school because she had really bad anger problems and bringing things to the school. I can talk about it because I'm not going to say which school or anything. That would hurt people, right? And her teacher. So she came to our school, and no one told me how this student was. So I had to deal with her. This was when I was in a different program, and she was so bad that she was really smart for her age, but she wasn't, you know. And so she spit in my eyes. She spit in my eyes. She spit in the principal's eyes. She spit in the assistant principal eyes. And the way she did it was like she was right in my face. And I will, God, that's like the worst thing you could do to me. Like that is the worst thing. And then she called me the N word. Oh, God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She was not white. She was mixed. So her mom was black, her dad was white, but she had never seen I think both her parents are they were um they were in prison and she was being raised by her great grandmother. Her great grandmother was only 56 years old. No, was she her great or great great? She was her great grandmother and she was only 56 and she was on medication. But yeah, so she just, you know, whoo. And then not only did she do that, she took my phone. Because back then we couldn't touch the kid. You had to keep the kid safe while they're attacking you. That was one of the rules. And so I'm trying to like push her away, like trying to block her so that she won't step on my phone. But she's over here. She's doing all that. She's doing all that to my phone, and I'm trying to like get trying to get my phone. I'm trying to get my phone, and then she took off running because she was a runner. She was the exorcist, I think. She took off running, so I had to go chase after her. I went chasing after her. She snatched my badge off of my neck, okay? And she ran into the building, running all around the school. Left me outside. I'm locked out trying to get in. Get in. Ah, that was the worst, you know. That was the worst. Yeah, and so that was in line with my 3 years that I had to. make a departure. I had to make my departure, and I started getting ready mentally to leave. So that's what happened. That was the worst. Yeah, it was she was the worst. And you know what? When I tell you how old she was, you guys are probably gonna laugh, but she was she's only 8. But she was only 8. But she stood like she and I were the same height. I'm 5'1", so she was 5'1", and she was like a big stout little 8-year old. Yes, she was. She was kind of like that. And I tried everything that I mean, sometimes she would just ask if she can go to the bathroom, and I'd say no, you can't go to the bathroom. So she just like, if you're not gonna let me go to the bathroom, then I'll just do it here. And she would. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was like one of the worst experiences ever. Just it was. And I sometimes I would kind of bribe her with, like, because she didn't have a lot of her clothes were too little, like the shirts were too little, pants and shoes torn up. And so me, out of the goodness of my heart, because I just can't see a child be left behind, I go and get her like socks and shoes and clothes and stuff. And that was before the school set limits on what you can do for kids. Before that, you could bring things, but then they set limits. Like, you couldn't just bring kids anything. You'd have to bring it into the office and get it approved. So I tried to bribe her with some Jordans that she saw I had on. She really liked them. And I said, if you do good and I don't have any problems with you, I'll give you these Jordans. So that was during the time that she spit in my eye and I got really sick. I didn't give her the Jordans. I went to Payless and got her some shoes from Payless. That was, remember when Payless was open? That's what I did. Because I said, you are not getting these Jordans, not like that. Yeah, I I had a good heart. I did have a good heart, and I was still like still cared about her. And every now and then, you know what? Every now and then, because if you have a Google phone, every now and then I'll see a picture that I took with her and her great grandmother, and it's in my phone. And when she took the picture, she did one of these looks. In the picture, she did one of those, and so that picture comes up every now and then on my phone. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, like, one day just write her last name down so that I can, because she may be in high school by now, maybe, maybe. Oh, you said that, Joshua. You said I feel so stupid when I was younger. I was nice, but so toxic at the same time. Wow. See, I wasn't like that. See, my mother would have embarrassed me. My mom would have come up to the school and she would have beat my behind, okay? She wasn't playing that. My mother did not play, and I got embarrassed really easily. So I didn't misbehave in school. You said she's in high school now. Oh, this was not too long ago. No, because it was, yeah, yeah, she's probably, I'm trying to think. Okay. If she was 8, yeah, she's either 17 or 18. Mhm. She might not even remember me, but I remember her. Mm. Um, what did you say down? Down, better believe. What are your questions? Let me get to your questions. Down better believe, is it because I have on these dream catcher feathers? Is that what it is? My dream catcher feather look? Yeah, my holy king, you said my parents beat the crap out of me. Timeout. Yeah, timeout didn't work in our household. Mm-mm. We had to go pick we had to go pick the thing that we were going to get whipped with. And then when my mom did beat our behinds, she would quote scriptures. She would say, in the Bible it says the spirit will rot, spoil the child. It says to honor thy mother and thy father so that your days will be longer. And so, and she would quote the scripture, and we'd be like, we, we just, oh my goodness. Oh, it was crazy. Yeah. Yes, that's true. Down better. Thank you. They don't always come through. I think it was something on here today on YouTube, and they said some kind of message that not all of the chat feeds were coming through, but they were working on it. I don't know if you guys got that, You said Jesus is real. She was just possessed. Yeah, the girl was, there was something literally wrong with her. But I guess I didn't feel as bad when I found out that she spit in the principal's eyes too. And then they had this specialist that had retired, but she came back and she dealt with the girl, right? So the girl spit in her face and she did it back. She did it back. And the girl said, I'm gonna tell my mama. And so then I remember she called the specialist the N word, and the specialist called her back the N word. Like, the specialist was doing things that only she could do, but we couldn't do all that stuff. But yeah, yes, that's true. Down better believe you're right. You are so right. Yep. So, are you guys ready for these trivia questions, or do you not want to play trivia today? My holy king, you said that I've seen a kid in third grade with shame. Oh my God. Okay, so that part, stuff like that. If I saw that a kid was being hurt or I felt like it, see, we're supposed to be at the school. We're supposed to report stuff like that. We're supposed to, but I have never seen anything like that. But had I seen something like that, oh my goodness, I cannot watch a kid be mistreated. I don't care how bad they are. I can't do it. Okay, here we go. To drink my water. Okay, here's our first question, you guys. You ready? Our first question is, name this monument. Sorry. Name this monument. Mm. No, it is not Thesis Khan. Yes. Oh my, John Terry. Um, yes. You got it, John Terry. You got it. That's a point for you. It's the Terracotta Army. You got it. Way to go, John Terry. Okay, here's our next question. Okay. In which city was Jesus born? In which city was Jesus born? Nope, it's not. It's Bethlehem. Yes, Stephen Pryor. You got it. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, what is the term for animals that eat both plants and meat? What is the term? Joshua, you said you get us half a point. No, who? My Holy King. That's a point for you. Okay. But you guys, thank you for letting me talk about that because it's very therapeutic, because I was like, I was stressed out big time. Towards the end, I was so stressed out. I was so ready to go. Uh, okay, here's our next question. What is, thank you, my holy king. Thank you. You guys kind of help me sometimes. I appreciate it. Okay. Here's our next question. You said you spelled it wrong, Joshua Lee. All right, let's see if you can get this one. What is a musician's time keeping device called? What is a musician's time keeping device called? Nope. It's not called a stopwatch. It's not called a beat. A snare? No. Okay, let me read the question again. What is a musician's timekeeping device called? Okay, I'll give that to you guys. And I got to start turning this timer thing over. So it is called a metronome. Yes, this hourglass. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Yes, it's called a metronome. Okay, our next question is, how many seasons did Oprah Winfrey's show run for? How many seasons did Oprah Winfrey's show run for? Nope, it's longer than 17. And it wasn't 28, Joshua. She was around for a while. My Holy King, you got it. It was for 25 years. Okay, our next question is, what is Siddhartha Gautama known as? What is Siddhartha Gautama known as? Thank you. Let me borrow 20. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. Thanks for coming to the live and stopping through. I appreciate it. Okay, does anybody know that answer? Okay, no one got it? Okay. The so Siddhartha Gautama is known as Buddha. You know the Buddha, that's what it's known as. A Buddha. Yep. Yep. So maybe the next time you guys can get that one. Okay? It's a Buddha. I didn't know that. I thought a Buddha was just a Buddha. I didn't know there was another name for it, you know. Okay. Oh, you were thinking Guantanamo. Okay. You were thinking the prison. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Here's our next question. This is going to come from the game of Taboo. So I'm going to throw out some hints to you, and then you have to tell me what I'm talking about. Okay. So this is something, it's an item or a thing that ladies wear on their ear. I can say that. Sometimes men have them. Can anybody tell me what I'm referring to? And yes, John Terry, they are earrings. That's another point for you. Here's our next question. Our next question is, so if you have a home, I can't give you that one because I just gave you the answer. Part of the So the question was going to be, I was going to throw you hints to tell you to have you guess a garage, and house is on here. And so when I said home, it's the same thing as a house, so I can't use that one. So let's do the next one. Okay. Um, Okay, this lady was a performer, and she was also known for being very big and busty. And she had blonde hair. She was a country singer. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? And she later, because of complications, had to have them. Yes, yes, Joshua Lee. Yes, yes, remain confident. You got it. Remain confident got it first. I'm sorry. So that's a point for you. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, I like to mix it up, guys. So our next question is, what is the atomic number of carbon? What is the atomic number of carbon? Yes, working 9 to 5. Yes. Dolly Parton, I could have used that as a clue, right? Okay, it is 6. Stephen Pryor, you got it. It is 6. Yes, I could have used that one. I didn't think of that. Thank you. Okay, here's our next question. What is a term for the traditional afternoon snap? I'm sorry. What is a term for the traditional afternoon nap in Spanish? What is the term for the traditional afternoon nap in Spanish? What is it called? Yes, John Terry. It is a siesta. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, what beet-based red soup is a staple in Eastern Europe? Ooh, I didn't even know this. Let's see if anybody can get this one. What beet? No, it's not beetroot. It's the name of a soup. Nope, it's not beef stew. Remember, it's beet based. Oh, let me see. Did anyone get it yet? No. Mm-mm. No, you didn't get it yet. Okay, I will give that to you. Now, this one, I think it's called borscht. It's Boro. Wow. You almost had it, Joshua Lee, but the spelling is very wrong. So I can't give that to you. But you almost had it. The spelling is Borscht. That's the spelling. I'm not sure on the pronunciation of it, but yes. Okay, here's our next question. What country comes last alphabetically? What country comes last alphabetically? Zimbabwe. Remain confident. You got it. Zimbabwe. Yes, you got it. Okay. Here's the next question. What is an average age for menopause? You better ask some of your lady friends out there, your moms, your wives, your girlfriends, your sisters. Um, oh, we got some close numbers here. We have some close numbers. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. If nobody gets it, then I will go on and give that answer to Stephen Pryor. So it is actually 51. And Stephen Pryor had it up there, had the age of 50 first. So I'll go on and give it to Stephen. Okay. Here's our next question. Our next question is, oh, I hate to do this to you guys. Okay. Who is this person? Who is this person? Are there any history majors out there? Who is this person? You're like, I don't know. No, it is not Houdini. Stephen Pryor. Whoa. Stephen Pryor. You are so right. It is Nikola Tesla. You are so right. Stephen Pryor. Look at you. Way to go. Joshua, you said you thought it was too? Okay. I'm proud of you guys. Wow. Way to go. Stephen Pryor, yes, you did. You spelled it correctly. You sure did. Way to go. Okay, here's our next question. Who invented the printing press? Who invented the printing press? Miss Shirley? No, it wasn't Miss Shirley. Who invented the printing press? Like, like, remember like the newspaper, that, like the printing press, that. No, it wasn't Henry Ford or Edison. You're guessing? Okay. I'll go in and give that one to you guys. Okay. It is Johannes Gutenberg. Johannes Gutenberg is the one that invented it. Yep. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Joshua, yes. Here's our next question. Our next question is, what is the most widely practiced religion in India? You almost said Eli Whitney. You would have been kind of close, but no. Okay. Okay, it is Hindu. It's actually Hinduism, but you know what? I'm gonna go on and give that to you because Hindu, the ism is the act of. So it is, yes. Yes, so I will give that one to you, John Terry. Okay. Oh, my Holy King says that he got it. Let's see. Well, you did, but okay. Okay, so if we're going to be fair, it is the word is Hinduism. It's Hinduism. So I'm going to go on and give that to you because that is the actual word, okay? So I'm going to be fair, okay? All right. Here's our next question. So that's a point, another point for you. Our next question is, what are Rio de Janeiro's hillside museums called? What are Rio de Janeiro's hillside, I couldn't even read this. Look at me. Hillside slums called? What are Rio de Janeiro? Oh my God, I guess, look at me. What are Rio de Janeiro's hillside slums called? Oh, no, they're not called, but tell us. And they're not called squatters. Okay, nobody has it. They're called favelas. 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 Okay, here's our next question. Okay. What is a pineapple called in the almost okay, what is a pineapple called in almost all other languages? You know, a pineapple, a fruit, you know that pineapple? What is it called almost in all other languages? So, I didn't even know this. So it's a pineapple. What is it called in almost all other languages? It's called I'm going to wait a couple of seconds to see if somebody will get it. No. A pineapple in almost all other languages is called ananas. Ananas. Never heard of that. Ananas? Never heard of it. Okay. Let's mix up some of these questions. You got that? John got that? Did John get it? Okay, so it didn't come up on my screen. It did not come up on my screen. Oh man. Okay. Refresh your screen because it didn't come up on my screen. It did not come up on my screen. But if you guys all are saying that John, okay. Okay, John, I will give that to you this time. Okay. Let's see. Yep. It didn't come up on my screen. Okay. Here's our next question. Now, I still want you guys, can you guys refresh your screen? Can you do that? So that I can see it? Okay, here's our next question. Do physically fit people usually have a higher or a lower resting heart? Do physically fit people usually have a higher or a lower resting heart rate? So it is lower, and it looks like Terry has it. John Terry has it. Okay, John Terry. So far, that's 5 points for you. Here's our next question. King Hudson. Hi, King Hudson. Thank you for coming to my live. Okay, our next question is, in what... Hi, Crisco's Country Life. How are you? It's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you. So, our next question is, what is Apple's slogan? You know, Apple, you know the brand Apple. What is their slogan? Thank you, Crisco's. Is that Jesus? Hi, Jesus. Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate it. Does anybody know Apple's slogan? No, that's not their slogan. I'm not talking about an apple that you eat. I'm talking about the brand. I'm talking about the brand. You know, like the Apple iPhone, Apple software. Apple. Okay. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. No. Okay. It's think different. Yes. Yes, Glenn Paul. It is think different. Okay. Glenn Paul got that one. Way to go. Here's our next question. Which children's book took place in the 100-Acre Woods? Which children's book takes place in the 100-Acre Woods? It's okay, Joshua. Sometimes a laugh does us all a bit of good, so it's okay. Yes, Stephen Pryor, you got it. It's Winnie the Pooh. That's 5 points for you so far. Here is our next question. In what decade was Barack Obama born? In what decade was Barack Obama born? Pretty Bree Bree. The decade. The decade. Okay. Thank you, Pretty Bree Bree. Stephen Pryor, you got it right. It was the 1960s. He was born in 1961. That's another point for you. Pretty Bree Bree, I see that you've been posting pictures. They're very nice of your family and your friends and your aunties. Yes, I've been every time I see your posts, I always like your posts, okay? Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, okay, what is the Oscar statuette holding in its hands? You know, the Oscar, for the Oscar Awards, what is the statuette holding in its hands? No, it's not. It's not a mic. It's not ice cream. No, it's not a trophy, and it's not a globe. You guys would be surprised. It's not pizza. No. And it's not money, Augustine. John Terry, it's not an iPhone. A beer. Okay. Remember, this statuette is really old. It's been around for a long time. So some of the stuff you guys said. Okay. Okay. The statuette is holding a sword. It's holding, the statuette is holding a sword. Guys. Okay. Here's our next question. You never knew that? I didn't know that either. I thought he was just holding an award. I thought it was like a trophy, but it is a trophy. But I didn't know. Okay, our next question. Bangkok is the capital of what country? Bangkok is the capital of what country? Or, or is it Bangkok? Bangkok. It's Japan? No, it's not Japan. It's not China. It's Thailand. Yes. And Stephen Pryor, looks like you got it. Yes, you got it, Stephen Pryor. Okay, here's our next question. What singer has hits with songs like Wrecking Ball and Party in the USA? Oh, I love Party in the USA. I love that song. Yes, I need her last name if you're gonna say her name. Miley Cyrus. So Augustine got it. Miley Cyrus is the answer, and Augustine got that answer. Way to go. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, you guys see this picture? What kind of plane is this? John Terry, so far you have 5. You have 5 points. No, that is not the correct name of it. It is a, let's see, did anyone get it yet? I'm looking. Let me see. I'm checking. I'm still checking. I thought somebody had it. Okay, you were close, John Terry, but not quite. You're close. It's not called a bi wing, but it does have the word bi in it. But no, it's a biplane. Okay, Joshua, you got it. It's a biplane. Yeah, it could be. Okay, it could be. Here's our next question. Our next question is, okay, who does the Hunchback of Notre Dame fall in love with? Who does the Hunchback of Notre Dame fall in love with? So actually earlier John said, let's see, I'm checking. I'm checking right now, guys. I'm checking. So earlier John said by wing, and it was actually called a, let me find where he said it. I'm trying to find it because I think he said a, yes, John said a bi wing, and the correct name of this is called a biplane. That's what it's called. So Joshua got it. And no, it's not Rapunzel. It's not Juliet. It's Esmeralda. Yes. So it looks like little Penny got it. It's Esmeralda. Way to go. That's a point for you. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, okay, how many pyramids are located in Egypt? How many pyramids are located in Egypt? Does anybody know? No, it's not 12 and it's not 3. Stephen Pryor says a lot. Remain confident. No, it's not 13 and it's not 9. It's way higher than what King Hudson. You're too high. You're too high. Oh my goodness. You're close, King Hudson. You're close. It's not 22 and it's not 21 and it's not 23 and it's not 113. Now we're just guessing. I My holy king, not quite. King Hudson, yes, it's 118. Whew, that was tough. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. We've reached the hour. So this is the hour, and this means that we have a bonus round, okay? So I will ask 3 questions, and each of the questions will be worth 10 points. So I can tell you the score so far, how many points each person has right now. So John Terry, I have 5 for you. Stefan, I have 7 for you. Glenn Paul, I have 1. Augustine, you have 1. Joshua, you have one. Little Penny has one. And King Hudson has one. Okay? So each of the bonus round questions will be worth 10 points each. Okay? So I've seen people that just have come into the live and they've answered all three bonus round questions and won the game. So here we go. Here's the first of our bonus round questions. Again, they're worth 10 points each. My Holy King. I didn't call you out. My Holy King, I don't have any points for you. Oh, yes, I do. I'm sorry. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. You have 3 points. You have 3 points. I'm sorry. I couldn't even read my right. You have 3 points. Remain confident. Remain confident. I have 1 point, 2 points for you. You have 2 points. I didn't call yours. I thought I called it. I didn't call yours out. Okay. Okay, here's our next question. John Terry, you keep saying that you have 6, but remember somebody had answered a question and I had to take that answer from you because somebody else had got it. So that's what left you at 5. Yeah, thank you, Corn. Thank you. Yes, that's what happened. Yep. Yeah, I had to take that question from you and I had to give it to Pryor. No, you didn't. Uh-uh. Come on, John Terry. Come on. I wouldn't cheat. Okay? Okay. Okay, here's our first of the bonus round question. I second what Corin said. I went back and I looked. Thank you. Thanks, TP. Thank you. Okay, what archaeological site is this? For 10 points, can anybody tell me what this is? If you know this, you deserve 10 points. Nope, it's not King Tut Tomb. No. Nope, it's not the Grand Canyon. If nobody gets it, then I will give another question to replace it. But I will tell you the answer. King Hudson said the return of the mummy grave. No. Medusa, it's Jordan. Yes, John Terry, you got it. Oh, not really. You didn't get it. You, uh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is the answer. Okay, it's Petra and it is Jordan. So I'm gonna give it to you. So it's Petra, but in parentheses it says Jordan. So you're saying that it is in Jordan. So I'm gonna give that to you. Okay. All right, John Terry. So yes, I did. I asked what it was. I didn't say where it is. Okay, so people are going to challenge you on that. So I got to be fair. Got to be fair. So you didn't get that one. You didn't get it. Ah, okay. You didn't get it. All right. Thank you, Penny. Let's keep us honest here. Okay, here's our next question. Okay, here's our next question. What bird is this? What bird is this? Yes, Stephen Pryor. It's a cockatoo. That's 10 points for you. Our next question is, and this is the second of 3 questions, okay? Okay, let's find a good one. Okay. How many sports were included in the 2024 Paris Olympic Games? Those birds are delicious. Oh, really? Remain confident. Really? Mm. So there were not 29 and there weren't 20. There were not 49 or 10, King Hudson, or 24. Let's see. I'm going to look up and make sure nobody got it. I'm scrolling up. Okay. 32. Stephen Pryor. There were 32. That's 10 points for you. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, what is the name of the nearest star to Earth, excluding the sun? What is the name of the nearest star to Earth, including the sun? No, it is, so it's not the North Star. Little Penny, um, no, it's not Proxima. Okay, nobody is, okay, I'll wait a couple of seconds. It's not the Little Dipper. It's not the Belt. It's not Sirius. I don't remain confident. Okay, I'm going to have to give you guys another question. I'll give you the answer. John Terry. Yes, you got part of the answer right. You got part of it. What's the other part? It is a Centauri. Centauri, but what is the other part of it? It has 2 names to it. What is it? It's the Alpha Centauri. Yes, Little Penny. Yes, that is correct. So, those are all of the questions. And so far, we have John Terry has 5 points. Stefan has 27 points. And little Penny has 11 points. The rest of you guys know your points. I can give them to you. My Holy King 3, Remain Confident 2, Glenn Paul 1, Augustine 1, Joshua 1, and King Hudson 1. So the winner is Stephen Pryor. Stephen Pryor, you are the winner. You answered 2 bonus round questions totaling 10 points each, and you are the winner. You are tonight's winner. You are, yes, I gave 3. I gave 3. So the last one was the one that you almost got, but it was but you had to know the first and the last name. And little Penny came through and got the first and the last name to that question. Way to go, Stephen Pryor. Hey, Oakland. How are you? You did it, Stephen. You did it. Way to go. Give yourself a bow. You did it. Way to go. Way to go. You guys are all pretty smart. So you guys all pat yourselves on the back. You guys did good. You guys have it up here. It's been really fun. I liked it. He said, he's a jolly good fella. You did it. Way to go. You did it. He said, it's about time. I've been playing this game. I've been playing this trivia game. It's about time I won. Well, all of you guys were pretty good. And I like that you guys were honest and you kept me honest. And it was fun. I liked it. Thank you. No cheating, John Terry. Nobody was cheating. No cheating. You'll get it. You'll get it, okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, TP, and thank you, Corn. Thank you, all of you guys, for coming to my live. Thanks for playing the game with me. I appreciate it. This is a lot of fun. And again, I always say I can't do this without you. So thank you very much. You guys have a good night. Have a blessed night. Yes, John is the best. John is all right. Good night, guys. I will talk to you later. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thanks again. Thank you, Corn. Okay, good night. Corn, that's right. You won last night, Corn. You won last night. Corn, you guys, Corn won last night. Corn did it. Okay. Again, until we meet again. Yes, you did, Corn. Until we meet again, you guys have a nice night and get ready for work if you have to go to work in the morning. I don't, so I'm keeping you guys up late. So you guys got to get ready for work or school, okay? All right. Bye, HM. It's over. Okay, sweet dreams to you, John Terry. You know what, John Terry? Maybe you can have a dream about the trivia game and you can win. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.